Um, so I'm taking this class called evangelism, and for my class, I have to write a paper on how I came to be a Christian or where I am, how I came to my walk and my faith. And I was just about to start writing it, but for some reason, I decided to make a video about it and share it. I don't know why, but so I have grown up in church my entire life. Um, I went to the Vineyard when I was really little with my friend Erica and my mom and her mom, my sister. Um, my dad necessarily didn't go to church when I was really little, but I grew up in church and I accepted Christ when I was very young. Um, and I've always believed in God and I've always believed in Jesus. And uh, when I got a little bit older, we went to this church called New Start Community Church, um, where my first grade teacher went, and my dad and all my family decided to go to that one, so we went there. Um, and I had a really strong relationship with God um, and Jesus until I was in seventh grade, I believe. Um, in seventh grade, my parents got a divorce, and it was really hard on my family and me. Um, but my dad moved out, and it was just me, my sister, and my mom. And my sister was going through a really hard time with it. She kind of went through like a huge issue with this whole thing, and the divorce really affected her um, mentally, and it caused her to just to have a really rough patch of like mental breakdown. I guess like she truly just um, it really hurt her. Um, so my sister was in and out of the hospital for different issues, and she she didn't really believe in God, and she had a really distant relationship with God just because of all the crap that's happened to her. And me and my sister weren't close really because I didn't really get where she was coming from, like what happened to her. But anyways, so my family, my mom, my sister, it was just us, and I grew pretty distant from God, um, because of stuff that was happening to my sister and just the divorce my parents had, and I was um, pretty bad. So I grew distant from God. I didn't know God, and I didn't try to get to know God, and I didn't want to. Um, so I just kind of forgot about it. I still went to church. I still went to youth group, and I still went to all these church things, but I didn't know God. I didn't want to know God. Um, so that was from like seventh grade to I want to say my sophomore year of high school, my freshman or sophomore year of high school, and I went to this camp called SYA, and it was called Restore, and my mom made me go. I didn't really want to go because I didn't really like camps or whatever because I always had a hard time just being around a bunch of people I didn't know. But I went, and my friend Aubrey went with me, and it was called Restore, and it was just about restoring your heart and your mind towards God despite everything that's happened to you. And just through the whole week, I was just like blown out of the water by what God was doing with me, and I thought that I would never be able to feel God or hear God again. And I did. I started reading my Bible, and I started getting in pretty good community with the people I had. My youth group, after that, became so much closer because most of us went. Um, our friendships with each other and growing in Christ together just became awesome. Um, and that's how I got to like really know Christ again, was through that camp and just through all the people there that really cared about the kids who went to the camp and were willing to invest time into our stories and to hear us. Um, and now I'm just and now my relationship with God is very strong. And I'm not perfect, and I doubt a lot, and I worry a lot, and I have a lot of issues with that. Um, but thankfully, through the grace of God, I know that no matter how much I doubt or struggle with that He's always going to be there.